Okay guys, today I'm going to be ranking all the WCA puzzles. Let's start off with the best one, the 3x3. Can't get much better than this. This is a perfect S tier. It's literally the puzzle. Alright, so I'm just going to go through all the 3x3 ones. So, one hand, it's a solid A. It's a fun challenge, but it's not as good. Blind, no, that's a C. It's fine, but it's not great. Multi-blind, I'll put it at the same tier, just because, it's hard, but whatever. Then the fastest possible solution one, I forgot what this is called. This is actually a really interesting one. It's not really about the puzzles, more about your brain power. So it's hard for me to decide if it's like C or D. Because I'll say D only because it's not about solving the puzzle with speed. It's about figuring out the puzzle. Alright, next one. Cube. You literally just spam the same move. It's fun, but I can't put it above B. It's one of my favorite ones, but it's too easy. Alright, next up. You ready for this? 2x2. Not 2x2. It's easier than the 3x3. It's less fun than the 3x3. I mean, it's literally just the corners. I mean, I guess I'll put it at like A. It's still a great event, but it's not my favorite. Alright, next, clock. Yeah, there's no reason for the clock to be an event. Like, I know it's made by Rubik's, but like, this has nothing to do with this. Like you can turn this. You can turn it, I guess. But, I mean, it's fine. But, because it's not really a twisty puzzle, I'll put it at C. Alright. Next up, I will go 4x4. Now, if I am being completely honest, I have never solved a 4x4. I'm not a good cuber, if I'm being honest. From what I've done so far, it's fun until until there's parity, until it really shows itself why the 3x3 is superior. Right, so 4x4, we got a solid B. B is where you belong. It's not bad though. Next up, 5x5. Well, you know by me never solving a 4x4. This is the best ever for 5x5. This is heavy. This is heavy and turns terribly. Now I'm guessing there are speed cubes of this. They're actually good, but it's a worse version of the 4x4, so can't put it anywhere above C. And I'll just work on this for the rest of them. Same for the 6x6 and 7x7. In fact, they are both coming in D just because they take longer and are hard to solve for no real apparent reason. Okay, 4x4, blindfolded. Yeah, you know how I feel about the blindfolded puzzles already. It's gonna go a tier below. I mean, it's impressive. It's impressive you can solve this, but yeah, I don't really see the merit in not being able to see it and solve it. It's impressive, but I don't see why. I don't see the fun in it. That's my ranking. The fun in it. Same for 5x5. Yeah, blindfold 5x5 is a lot worse. Alright, now the last three puzzles are some interesting ones. This is the last three events. Pyramids. Now, I am very impartial. I don't actually know the difference. I'm very partial to pyramids because It's fun. It's easy. You can pick it up and solve in like 10 seconds. It's just a fun puzzle to just go through and have fun with. That's what I want a lot of my puzzles. Like, I don't want to do a long haul solve. Like, that's not a long haul solve. But like, I don't want to pick up a puzzle and have to like do that. No. This is fun. This is great. Simple algorithms. Fast, it's easy to solve. It's a good event. I am going to put it in A. I think it's about the same level as 2x2 for me. Okay. Second to last one. Square one. As you can see, it's scrambled. And, well, I want to show you something. So, this puzzle and I have a lot of history. This isn't my first square one, and it's not solved. And there's a really good reason why. This is my first square one. Just get a couple more pieces. Yeah. So that's what happens when you don't quite align things right. This is aligned, but this is also aligned. This is aligned. After a while, it gets misaligned. And then you get frustrated, you pull a little too hard, and then you have this. Yeah. So this puzzle, because of the vast history with it and the fact that I can never solve it, I'm never going to, I mean, I might try to solve it, but the notation is horrible. Yeah, that gets a solid D tier. I'm sure there are people that disagree, but this might be the worst puzzle ever created. Like, ever. And now, yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. Alright, last puzzle on the docket is the Mega Minx. It is the 3x3 on crack. And if I'm being honest, it's really close between this and the 3x3. I think the 3x3 is still better. But this is so close. It's fun, it's harder, but it's not that much harder. It's like the perfect balance. Like, when I want a puzzle that will take me a bit to solve, I crack this out. Because it's just one of the best puzzles that's in the WCA. And it's one of the most unique puzzles because, you know, it's a dodecahedron and not a square. Alright? So, if I'm being honest, this is getting S tier. I mean, Rubik's Cube, obviously top of S tier. Because, and you know what? This is the whole new F minus tier. Now this F minus tier is very interesting because that is where square one is going. Now I let it stare me, and when my current square one is in this condition, it's in a bag. It's in a bag. Like this is unsolved. Like I can't even turn this side. You can't even turn this side. This puzzle's been in my existence. I actually hate it. It's the one that's completely eluded me. Like, other than the big cubes, like this one, this little, it makes me lose my will to live every time I look at it. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but I hate the square one. It deserves F minus tier. End of story. We're done.